It'll be Devin Brown and Donovan Davis meeting at half court for the opening tip. Freedom and Milwaukee Academy of Science in the Division III State Championship. The opening tip will be won by the Academy of Science and will quickly work up the floor, moving left to right, and a touch in from Jamarian Bateman after getting a pass. First point of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for a dunk off that, but the pass.
Two teams combining 0 of 3 from the perimeter. Milwaukee will work with the basketball, moving from left to right, currently in the hands of Deuce Burks. Burks was on the right wing, just dribbled back out towards midcourt. Now steps up to the perimeter once again. Burks will pop a three. Yes! First three of the ball game comes from Deuce Burke.
Yeah, Deuce Burks, you don't hear a lot about him, but he's already got some offers.
Evan Davis fighting through some contact. The steal attempt gets it to Henkel for three. No good. Davis the rebound down low, and the putback will go. Another Davis rebound, and it leads to more points for Freedom, 11-7.
Oh, what a nice play underneath by the sophomore, putting that one away. Davis has been a rebounding machine underneath right now.
Another one. He's got 9.
He's got a rebound a minute going right now. He's not going to finish with 36.
Courts for three, splashes in. 14-7. And a timeout on the floor. Freedom leads at 8:54 in the first half. We will bring it right back. Here's Drew Courts laying it in off the left side this time, 24-20.
That's the second time he's taken Bateman to the hole. He's seeing something there.
Now here's Amari Jackson in response. He was off balance as he tried to go up with it. Donovan Davis just took it away. Davis now has the basketball on the left wing. He will pop a three from that point and splash it. Donovan Davis, the big man, can do it from inside and out with a triple there, 27-20.
Big guns for Freedom firing right now.
Jameer Bateman, now Devin Brown. Now here's a pop three from Jamarian Bateman, in and out. Rebound by Davis.
And Davis with a double-double in the first half, 13 and 11.
Davis has the basketball across midcourt, 20 seconds. Davis driving, kicking out. Wesolowski, step back three. Yes! A.J. Wesolowski, 34-26. Final 5 seconds. 15 minutes exactly on the clock. Here's a deep three from Deuce Burks. From way downtown, gets it to fall, 34-32.
Yeah, that was about 3 feet behind the college arc. Burks confident in that, however.
Cal Calhoun will get the basketball, dribble up the floor, weaving through defenders, feeding Courts for three. Yes! Drew Courts! Good on the three. Freedom answers, 37-32. Now Amari Jackson charged. Burks will pop a three. Back iron, rebound, one underneath from Bateman. Jamarian Bateman will pop a deep three. Splash! Jamarian Bateman with D1 offers from Marquette, Iowa State, Illinois, and others. Splashes a three, 39-35. To Amari Jackson, back to Keys. Keys right-hand dribble inside the right wing. Long two will fall. The Novas back on top, 41-39. First lead since the first half.
Yeah, we're going to see if you can get Courts and Davis more involved. Davis working against Bateman into a double team.
Had to kick it back out to Courts. Courts dribbling underneath, blocked once again from Devin Brown. He is so athletic, and Milwaukee has the ball. Here's Jameer Bateman. Will hand it off to Amari Jackson underneath, and Jackson lays it in, 43-39.
Yep, and you are seeing it right there. Just the transition game out of the Novas. So powerful and just that quickly. 2 possessions down for the Irish.
Wesolowski back to Courts. Now Henkel on the left wing. Henkel right-hand dribble, gets it to Davis further in the left side in front of that Freedom bench. Hand off to Drew Courts. Milwaukee playing such staunch defense throughout the course of this game. Now Courts kicking back out to Davis, being guarded by Brown. Left wing. Davis kick to the corner. Courts back to Davis. Freedom can't open up a shot here, and there's some contact as Davis was trying to work around Devin Brown. The third foul on Devin Brown.
Yeah, and Devin Brown is just a superior defender. We have seen this so much, and Courts and Davis working a little two-man game out there, trying to open up some room for Donovan. And he finally got a little bit of a slit in there, got in there, and Brown ended up committing the foul.
Courts, left wing, step back three. Yes!
Oh, and he knew it too. He was heading down the court about a quarter of the way, and that shot heading toward the basket.
43-42. Jamarian Bateman, a three of his own. Too short. Rebound from Amari Jackson. Kick out. Here's another three. This one for Brown. Splash. Devin Brown, good again. 46-42.
Yeah, everybody was crashing the board for Freedom. Calhoun tried to run underneath him to try to distract Brown, but to no avail.
8 minutes, 35 seconds remain. Freedom on offense from left to right. Andrew Gibbons directing traffic as the head coach on the sideline. This side of the floor. Courts on the right wing will take another three. Hits the front of the rim and bounces out.
And nobody underneath the hoop for Freedom to get a rebound.
Devin Brown. Bounce pass underneath. Amari Jackson back to Brown. Brown and Davis going toe-to-toe, top of the key. Amari Jackson. Jackson weaving through defenders. Right hand lay-in. Gonna go 48-42.
And they're covering up Drew Courts right off the inbound pass. Somebody else had to step forward to get it back to Donovan Davis, who may have to do more creation out front now against this defense.
Davis gets it in the corner. Here's a three from Henkel. Air ball.
That one might have been tipped a little bit.
Amari Jackson pass to the corner. Here's Brown. Dunk. Moving right to left. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor as it's 50-42. Milwaukee working with a lot of momentum here. Davis working on the baseline now. Right hand off the glass is good. 55-50. Inbound, Milwaukee nearly turning it over on the ground. We're going to have a held ball possession for Freedom. Freedom tightening up the defense here under 1 minute, 30 seconds. Final minute, Drew Courts, Euro step, lays it in off the right side, 55-52.
Andrew Gibbons is going to have him play through it.
They're trying for a held ball here. The call, are they going to call a foul?
I believe it's going to be a held ball. He'll still be with the Novas.
Now to Keys, pass up the floor, goes awry! Stolen away by Freedom. Calhoun to Courts on the right wing. Final 40 seconds, Courts to the corner, right side of the floor, to Wesolowski. And off back to Courts, final 35 seconds. 3-point deficit for Freedom on offense, working left to right. Courts, spin move, mid-range, good. 55-54, final 27 seconds, and a timeout on the floor by Freedom. And it's a 1-point Nova lead over the Irish, 55-54, 26.1 seconds remain. Milwaukee will inbound from the baseline, getting it into Jamarian Bateman. Bateman up the floor, kicking it to Amari Jackson. Jackson will lay it in. 57-54, final 18 seconds. Freedom will need a three. Courts will take it himself, put up a basket, and he charged. He got it to go, but he charged.
That's a tough call. I don't know if they'll show the replay on that one, but that is a tough call.
And Andrew Gibbons wants an explanation.
Yeah, the referee said he was standing still. I thought he was kind of flopping backwards a little bit.
Inbound here. Davis will have to foul immediately. That's his fourth. Clock stops at 9.8.
Okay, 9.8 left. All is not lost. And Drew Courts that time, instead of taking the three, looking for the tie, saying, hey, can we get a two and then get another stop?
At the line is Amari Jackson.
56% on the year.
First free throws of the game. He misses. Donovan Davis the rebound. Here we go, folks. Crowd on the feet here at the Kohl Center. Davis pass back. This is Wesolowski. He'll take the three. Hail Mary, no good. And Milwaukee wins its first state championship in program history, knocking off Freedom 57-54.